know.
Yeah, my name is Aaron Kessler. I'm a musician based in Nashville, Tennessee. I have music out on Spotify. If you search Aaron Kessler, it should be the first thing to pop up. Find me on Instagram at Aaron Kessler Music or Facebook. Shoot me a message if you want, and I will respond to you eventually. Sometimes it's faster than others, but I always get back eventually.
So now, as a few months ago, your song "Still Looking" hit more than 250,000 plays on Spotify.
Yeah, awesome. I'm glad people are listening to that.
Yeah, what's the inspiration behind your songs?
Well, they're all different. I can dive into that one first because this one is different than the other two that I have released to the public. I'm working on other ones right now, but that one I wrote with a buddy of mine named Mark Fuhr, and we were just sitting probably on this couch actually, and we were talking about song ideas, and we kept coming up with different things, and I'd be like, I don't think that's it, and he was kind of like, oh no, I don't think that one's writing about either. And then I said, I guess we're still looking for something, and it's like, wait, that'd be a cool title, Still Looking. So we just out of having a name for a song is what inspired the name for the song, Still Being Looking For It, and then kind of used our imaginations from there. But yeah, other ones are more based in reality, but it's kind of fun when you can grab something out of thin air like that and just let it take you where it takes you.
Yeah. So now, you are a multi-instrumentalist. How many instruments do you play?
I have to count. Okay, I got guitar, acoustic and electric, that counts as one. Bass, pedal steel, dobro, banjo, mandolin. I sing, I play a little keyboard, and I think that's it. I think. I might be forgetting something. I mean, I do random percussion stuff, but that doesn't really, I'm not an expert on I'm not an expert on anything per se. I mean, I'm definitely most comfortable on guitar, but to varying degrees, however many that is, I lost count. I don't have enough fingers.
Yeah, so now what's your plans for the near upcoming future? Because it's been a while since you've really released anything or done anything.
Yeah. So I've been working on new music, and I kind of been hiding from Instagram. I was doing weekly cover videos, and then I kind of had a moment where I was thinking to myself, I'm spending all this time making these videos, but instead of continuing to do that, I could focus more on making new, better music. So this last year that I kind of been hiding from social media, I've been just working on getting better, because I figured that's going to be more important than how good I am at making covers of other people's songs. So I've been focused on that. I've been working on one song in particular that I'm excited about, which is similar in style to the last stuff, but through this process, I've had a whole bunch of other things come up that are more sort of funky and pop soul inspired or oriented. So I'm excited to dig into that, but I need to finish up this first one first, and then I'm gonna get into that and just not worry about what genre I'm in or if people care, and just make music that I have fun making, and then hopefully that'll resonate with people, at least to the same degree that everything else has, which I'm so glad that anybody's listening at all. So thank you for listening, and thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah. I saw you 2 years ago when you came here to New York.
Yeah, I guess it was winter. Yeah, a year and a half, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
January, I think.
Yeah, it was in New York City, and I was actually impressed at how everybody in the room just was engaging with you, and because you didn't really know all the people there, did you?
No, definitely not. That was awesome. That was.
I was just I was looking around. I was just like, wow.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know everybody, but that was a really fun show, because there were a whole bunch. That was my first experience playing a show where there were a whole bunch of people who knew me from Instagram, who I had no idea who they were, and like, oh, I follow you, and I live like 5 blocks over, so I thought I'd come by. And then a lot of the people there were musicians themselves, so it was really cool to be able to play a room where people had great voices and would just jump in singing when I told them, "Hey, sing this part." And there's actually a clip from that where I'm playing. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because usually people don't. They're just like,
yeah. Yeah, no, that room was awesome. It was great. Everybody wanted to have fun, and those are the best shows where I feel like you can go, and then if people can join in on the experience and feel like they're part of it, I have a better time. But always as a listener, if I'm going to see somebody's show and I can feel like I'm a part of the show and not just a passive spectator, I come home being like, oh, that was awesome. I can't wait to go back. So that's what I always aim to do. I don't always hit the mark, but that's what I'm always working for.
Definitely. So now, for people who want to find out more about you and want to follow you, why don't you plug in your social media and where they can find you?
I can type that in. It's at Aaron Kessler Music. I'll add it to
the chat.
This, and I'll try not to make any spelling mistakes.
And Chris wants to ask you a question. He says, who do you credit as your musical influences?
There are a lot, and I'm definitely going to forget some, but probably the biggest one from the jump was John Mayer. Was in my high school and beginning of college, throughout college, was a huge influence of mine. I also love Derek Trucks. I was really big into Johnny Lang when I was first learning guitar. A whole lot of R&B and soul music, like B.B. King, Stevie Ray Vaughan. And then now it's kind of more, it's all over the place. Now I'm more inspired by different musicians and things they do. And I've been getting more into production, so different producers. But the foundation for me was always blues and soul music.
Nice. So now I know you have a 1 or 2 song acoustic set for us. Before we get into that, is there anything I didn't cover that you might want to share with us that maybe I didn't touch base on?
Well, I teach guitar lessons. If anybody is interested, shoot me a message on Instagram at Aaron Kessler Music, and we can set up something virtual, unless you're in Nashville, and then we can set something up that way too.
All right. So if you want, you can get your guitar.
This is only vertical. If I go sideways, does that mess everybody up? Or is that, it does mess everybody up?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to have my stand set up. So give me a second to twist this. I thought I was so prepared, but prepared the wrong direction.
It's okay. No worries.
Right, I think this might work.
Yeah, that works.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll just I'll start by playing "Still Looking," which you mentioned too, which is just past 250,000 Spotify streams, which is crazy if I try to think about that many people or somebody listening to it as many times as they have, but I figure I'll just play that one.
I'm gonna make you a little bit bigger.
Awesome. When I first saw you with that Hollywood hair, smiling at me, tried hard not to stare. I was scared, I was shaking, I knew I had to take a chance. Well, I don't know what I would have said if you hadn't grabbed my hand. 'Cause I'm still looking for the words to say how much I love you. Looking. I haven't found them yet. I say the wrong one sometimes? When my tongue gets disconnected from my mind, blame it on the English language. It's impossible to describe all you do. Well, that don't mean I'm not crazy about you. 'Cause I'm still looking for the words to say how much I love you. Looking. I haven't found him yet. More in love with you each day, and each day it just gets harder to say how much I love you, how much I need you in my life. Well, thank God I'm still looking for the words to say how much I love you. Looking. I haven't found him yet. Thank you. I can't see who's commenting, but
That's
I'm killing. I see all the little hearts, and I keep wanting to zone in on that. I'm like, wait, I'm gonna forget the words if I do that. And I did.
No, the hearts are just everybody liking.
Yeah, I like it. It's pulling in my ADHD where I'm like, oh, let's take a look. So, wait, nope, I'm gonna mess up. But yeah, that was the one I wrote inspired just by still looking for a title to write to. And then I need to find a guitar pick, which I thought I had. Oh wait, I do. Nice. I'll do something a little bit more upbeat country. Play the guitar a little bit. And thanks again for having me, and thank you so much to everybody who's watching this, for watching. Feel like you've been pushed off the edge of the earth. Think heaven got made with this wacky world curve. Because you have to hit the bottom to bounce back. It's gonna hurt, but that's how it works. The boy used your heart like a trampoline. Kept stomping till he tore every seam. Now you're missing that spring in your step. He was mean. But I'll be a rebound, baby. Ooh, I'll be a rebound, baby. Just la with me. Say you love me, set yourself free. I'll be a rebound.
the blood rushing through my veins, faster than a river in a hurricane. You make me feel high, so high. Give me the chance to make you feel the same. I'll be a rebound, baby. Ooh, I'll be a rebound, baby. Just lie, lie, lie with me. Say you love me, set yourself free. I'll be a rebound, baby. I don't wanna make love just to get you over another man. I wanna make the kind of love that lasts, the kind you can't forget, the kind you'll never have to look for ever again. 'Cause I'll be a rebound, baby. Ooh, I'll be a rebound, baby. Lie, lie, lie with me. Say you love me, set yourself free. I'll be a rebound, baby. I'll be a rebound, baby. Yeah, I'll be a rebound, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Everybody, send me a message on Instagram at Aaron Kessler Music. I would love to hear from you. Just tell me that you saw me here, and we can have a fun conversation.
Definitely. All right. Thank you for coming, and
Thank you for having me.
and I'll exit you out. All right, guys, that was Aaron Kessler. Next up, we have Jonathan Plevyak. So, Jonathan, I'm not sure if you heard the instructions before, but you press the plus sign in the camera, and then you hit guest. All right, Chris, have a great day. Of course, Aaron. You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing very, very good. It's a beautiful morning here, and off to a good start. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course. So I heard that we both know Gwen.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to play a show later today with her. I don't know if it's still happening or not, but I mentioned I was doing this, and she was like, "No way, you know her?" And yeah, it was crazy. So how'd you connect with Gwen?
I actually had her on my show like a little bit ago. Like maybe a month or so ago.
Oh, that's great.
And she's been on this app now. She's become a permanent streamer. She's doing great. She loves this app.
Yeah, she's been telling me about it. She said it's a lot more, a lot better engagement than like Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So
it really is.
This is my first time on it, so
you'll have to try it out. See if you like. One can show you the ropes.
I would love it.
Definitely. So now, for everybody who doesn't know who you are, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. My name is Jonathan Plevyak. I'm a Americana rock artist. I live here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, and I moved here about 2 years ago with my bandmates. And we're doing the thing, and happy to be here. And it's a weird time for everyone, you know, especially in the artist community, you know, kind of having to navigate creative ways to still get your name out there. So this is awesome that you're doing this, and I'm happy to be a part of it. But yeah, it's a little bit about me.
So now, how did you get started in music?
So kind of like Aaron was saying, John Mayer was a huge influence on me as well. But yeah, my dad raised me on a lot of rock and roll growing up and took me to a bunch of concerts. And but honestly, the biggest thing that like got me into wanting to play was Guitar Hero, the video game.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like the more people I talk to, that also was like a big reason they got into music too, which is really cool. But yeah, I started writing like my senior year of high school and started putting music out and playing like local little like open mics and coffee shops and everything. And that kind of just started growing and started to, you know, got a band together and got on the road and all that. And yeah, here I am in Nashville. So definitely been going full steam ahead with it.
Yeah. So now you have a new single called Like a Daydream
Yeah.
out. Why don't you tell us about it and where the inspiration came from?
Yeah. So it just came out this past Friday, and it's on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, you know, kind of going back to just like how crazy of a time, you know, it is right now. You know, I feel like it's easy to kind of get lost in all the noise and the kind of the bad news going on out there. And a couple months ago, I felt myself starting to get in like a negative mindset, just with, you know, every time you pull up your phone, it seems like there's some sort of headline that gets you down, and you know, you can kind of feel hopeless sometimes. And I'm a big advocate of, you know, how you have your perspective and your mindset can and embracing positivity can be a huge thing. And I was just like, you know what, like I was really down one day, and I was just like, I want to write like a really happy song that's just from the heart and makes me feel good. And yeah, that's kind of where the song was born. And it's all about just chasing the light and feeling free and staying positive. And I hope the listener feels that sort of energy when they listen to it.
Definitely. So now, what influences your music?
It's kind of all across the board. Definitely, my kind of like heroes that got me into music, AC/DC, Foo Fighters, like Aaron was saying, John Mayer, Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen. So a lot of just kind of the classic, you know, rock and roll songwriters of the 70s and 80s. But I also listen to a lot of like R&B. I love Frank Ocean, Jhené Aiko. And then honestly, I feel like the bulk of what I listen to is just Nashville artists, like my friends here. I feel like some people in my circle are like some of my favorite music to listen to. So yeah, I would say just a big cluster of all those influences.
Yeah. So now, what are some of your plans for the upcoming near future? I know you just released a single. Do you have anything else in the works, or?
Yeah. So this is the one I just put out on Friday. It's actually my fifth song I've put out this year. So I've been trying to, you know, keep new releases going out, even though I can't play. But yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point, you know, aside from keep writing, keep putting out new stuff, you know, it's everything in the world right now. It's kind of just like a wait and see. And I know it's still going to be a little bit before, you know, us artists can go out and start playing again. So until that happens, just, you know, keep doing what I've been doing, just writing and releasing new stuff and just trying to grow the fan base digitally. But yeah, and then once things get back to normal, my band and I, we want to hit the road and play everywhere we can.
Of course. So now, for anybody who's tuning in today or might be watching this at a later point, do you want to plug in your social media and so everybody can find
Absolutely.
you?
Yeah, let me type that in real quick. I have a very weird last name. A lot of people, you actually nailed it. A lot of people have a hard time pronouncing it. Trying to get out of this chat window now. There it is. But yeah, if you just type that in on social media, Spotify, Apple Music, it'll take you right there, and that's where you can find me. Shoot me a message. I would love to be friends.
Of course. So now, is there anything that I didn't cover or touch base on that you may want to share with everybody?
No, you killed it. Those are great questions. I thank you for having me on here.
Of course. So now you have an acoustic set, a little 1-2 songs for us.
I do, yeah. I figured I could start with playing the new song, like a Daydream. So I'll do a little stripped down version of it, and hope y'all like it. Nowhere to go when the road is open, taking it slow, and baby, I'm hoping you got nothing to do. Hop on the trace, it'll take us someplace wild and free, and the trees and the sky so blue. Getting lost in you. Girl, you got me easy, falling on a spell, casting on me like a daydream. Easy, go on, take the wheel. I don't wanna take my eyes off you, babe. We can drive all night, so we don't ever gotta feel alone. So we don't gotta feel alone. Feeling the breeze on our knees in your arms, holding me tight, hanging on as the sunset lows on these southern roads. Oh, baby, don't let go. Yeah. Girl, you got me easy, falling on the spell, casting on me like a daydream. Easy, go on, take the wheel. I don't wanna take my eyes on you, babe. We could drive all night, so we don't ever gotta feel alone. So we don't gotta feel alone. So we don't gotta feel alone. Whoa. Girl, you got me, yeah, falling on the spell, casting on me like a daydream. Easy, go on, take the wheel. I will never take my eyes off you, babe. We can drive all night, so we don't ever gotta feel alone. So we don't gotta feel alone. So we don't gotta feel alone. Whoa.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank
That
you
was
very
good.
much. I appreciate it. Another one?
Yeah, if you want to play another, yeah, you can play one more.
Absolutely.
And you want to tell us what it is and what it's about?
Yeah, so this next one is the single I put out before the one I just played. It's called Love After Midnight. And again, you know, like my dad raised me on rock and roll, and I love 80s rock and all those big like rock anthems like American Girl, Summer '69, all that stuff. And I was sitting there one day and I was like, man, I want to have like an 80s rock anthem of my own. So yeah, I wrote it, and it's about having fun, being wild and free. And yeah, it's on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. But yeah, I hope y'all like it. 1, 2, 3. Been waiting all night long just to hear this song. Does it get to you? I hope it gets to you. And all the highs and lows, the way the moonlight glows, feel the melody. Are you feeling anything? Moving closer, yeah, I try not to push my love. Moving over, just can't get it now. Oh, oh, make your love after midnight. Oh, oh, make your love after midnight. After midnight, yeah. Smoking your last cigarette, even if I never have, 'cause I'm into you and the things you make me do. Under the morning sun, feeling like I'm born to run, it feels so right. Let's do this every night. Hey. Closer, yeah, try not to push my love. Over and over, just can't get enough. Oh, oh, make your love after midnight. Oh, oh, make your love after midnight. After midnight, yeah. After midnight, yeah, after midnight, after midnight, yeah, after midnight, after midnight, yeah. So much, Kim. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's great to meet you.
It's great to meet you too. Thank you for coming on, and I look forward to hearing more from you and seeing where things go.
Thank you so much, and thank you very much for tuning in and listening. Aaron, I love your stuff, man. I would love to connect with you, man. Especially since we're right here in Nash. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. All right, I'll exit you out.
All right, have a good one.
All right. All right, guys. So that was Jonathan Plovyak, and we had Aaron Kessler on before, and now we have a special treat. We have Ariana Leone coming in strong.
Hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's going great.
Thank you so much for having me again. I'm glad to be back.
Of course, always happy to have you. So,
Yeah, sorry.
so for everybody who wasn't here the last time around you were here, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Ariana Leon. I'm a singer-songwriter from the DMV, so DC, Maryland, Virginia area. But right now I live in Providence, Rhode Island, where I teach middle school math by day, and then I do music by night and in class with my students on Zoom. And I recently just released my first EP. Last time I was on the show, I sang some unreleased songs from it, so I'm super excited about that. You can find it on all the platforms. It's called Aliviada, which means relieved in Spanish, because I'm super relieved to have this project out. And yeah.
And you're gonna be performing a few songs or however many you want from the EP today for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I also just wanted to shout out the last two performers on here. Y'all were awesome, and that was great. I wish I could play guitar. It's definitely an instrument that I haven't been able to pick up, but I'll keep trying to practice it because y'all just inspired me a bit.
Yeah.
Awesome. So should I just get right into the performing, I guess?
Yeah, how many songs are you gonna play first?
How many are you willing to allow me to play? I have an endless number. Maybe 3. I don't know.
Yeah, you can play 3.
Awesome. All right, so I'll start with the shorter one. This is actually the shortest song on my EP. It's called "What Do We Do?" It's only 1 minute and 34 seconds, and I personally really like it because when I sing it, I always want to keep singing it. But it's short and sweet and to the point, and I'll let it speak for itself. So this is called "What Do We Do?" Ooh, what do we do? Yeah. What do we do? Oh, yeah. I'm confused, not amused, attitude feeling blue, heart is bruised, we refuse, now we're loose, I'm consumed by the pain, won't improve, I assumed it would smooth, misconstrued, now we're caught in the rain. Future gray, feeling drained, too much strain on my heart, gone insane, can't contain, like a storm in my brain, hurricane, we're apart, can't depart, we were art, too large of a part of my life to restart. I don't wanna let you go, but you can't give me what I need. I don't wanna let you go, we've come too far already. I don't wanna let you go, but you can't give me what I need. I don't wanna let you go, we've come too far already. What do we do? Yeah, I don't wanna lose you. What do we do? I don't wanna lose you. What do we do? I don't wanna lose you. What do we do? I don't wanna lose you. What do we do? Yeah. And that is What Do We Do?
Woo!
Thank you. Thank y'all for those of you who have tuned in and are listening. Like I said a second ago, my name is Ariana Leon. That's Aryana and then Leon. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, and I just released an EP.
And where can people check you out if they haven't?
Yeah,
Want to?
absolutely. I'll type it into the chat. My Instagram account is probably the best way to find my links to everything. Happening with my keyboard. Hold on. There we go. That is Ariana Leon Music. And if you go there, you can find links to all my stuff. But yeah, I appreciate y'all listening. That was What Do We Do? How's this audio on that? Does it sound all right through the?
The audio sounds great. Yeah, I think Jay, are you here? You have a feedback on it? I mean, it sounds great for me.
All right, sounds
Yeah,
good.
the audio's great.
It's never gonna be perfect on, I guess, on our phones, but
Yeah.
that sounds good to me. All right, so let's see. What do I do next? This next one is called Toxic. I released this one as a single first, but then I got it remixed and remastered. So if you want to listen to this one, I would listen to the one on the EP. And yeah, this is really about just toxic relationships, trying to get yourselves out of them, recognizing that you're in them, and then thinking, you know, how did I get to this place where I'm just kind of stuck? So yeah, this is called Toxic. It's got a long intro, this song. Oh, yeah. Toxic, love what you is toxic. Pain is turning chronic, feeling catastrophic. Yeah, I'm feeling boxed in. Can I find the exit? Not sure how to quit from this. Yeah. Conversations lead to reservation. Yeah, there's hesitation about us. Cracks in our foundation breeds frustration. Too much agitation and fuss. Constant questions till we face regression. Mutual transgression. Passions now aggression. It was feet obsession. Now feels like oppression. Oh. Toxic, love what you is toxic. Pain is turning chronic, feeling catastrophic. Yeah, I'm feeling boxed in. Can I find the exit? Not sure how to quit from this. Toxic, love what you is toxic. Pain is turning chronic, feeling catastrophic. Yeah, I'm feeling boxed in. Can I find the exit? There were times when we were good, times when we understood one another. Now I'm shook, all I do is wonder, when did shit get bad? When did it hit the fan? Guess we should've ran when we had our chance, but we was too entranced. Bad circumstance wasn't meant to last. Our time has passed, had our last dance. This is a tragic romance. Toxic, love what you is toxic. Pain is turning chronic, feeling catastrophic. Yeah, I'm feeling boxed in. Can I find the exit? Not sure how to quit from this. Quit from this, quit from this, quit from this. How did I get here? How did I get here? How did I get here? I'm stuck. Oh, yeah, how did I get here? How did I get here? How did I get here? I'm stuck, yeah, Toxic, love what you is toxic. Pain is turning chronic, feeling catastrophic. Yeah, I'm feeling boxed in. Can I find the exit? Not sure how to quit from this. Toxic, love what you is toxic. Pain is turning chronic, feeling catastrophic. Yeah, I'm feeling boxed in. Can I find the exit? How did I get here? How did I get here? How did I get here? I'm stuck, yeah. And that is Toxic. What a mood shift. Thank you so much, y'all, for listening. Thanks, Kim, for having me. I really do always appreciate this platform. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. So that was Toxic. Like I said, that is on my EP, Aliviada, spelled like that, if you can see it. You can find it on all the platforms, but if you want, you can find it on my Instagram. Ariana Leon Music is where I have all my links, and where I met Kim. So great platform. All right, one more for y'all, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so this next song, I guess I'll up the mood a little bit because I know that those last two are a little bit on the sad side. This one is called Be With You. I would say it's maybe my favorite, one of my favorite songs on the EP, in the top 3 out of 8. So this one really holds a special place in my heart. It's called Be With You. I think the name really speaks for itself, and I hope y'all enjoy. Here we go. get this wrong, gotta practice, hold up. This won't take long, gotta collect my thoughts, explain what I want. Don't wanna get lost in translation, discussing our relationship. Might sink if we blink and lose sight of what we have. You make my heart dance, my body in a trance. You make my mind sing, and when I ain't with you, I just want one thing. I just wanna be with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, there's nothing else I'd rather do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. I hate when I come off as needy, but you always know how to read me. Sometimes I just need a reminder that I am your only desire. You know how to make me feel higher, gassing me up, say I'm fired. You turn me up like a fire, above and beyond that required. We flirt nice so naturally and casually. It's actually an art you see so craftily. Our texts are like a rhapsody, feels fantasy, but this is our reality. A galaxy, no gravity, like floating when you're next to me. Oh, I just want to be with you day and night. Don't you want it to? Oh, I just want to be with you day and night. Don't you want it to? Oh, I just want to be with you day and night. Don't you want it to? Oh, I just want to be with you day and night. I just wanna be with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, there's nothing else I'd rather do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I just wanna be with. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, you. I just wanna be with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's my last one. That's Be With You.
Woo!
Thank you, Kim. Thank you all y'all who are watching and listening. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for coming on and sharing your new EP with us.
Absolutely, it's a treat. I put my heart and soul into this project, and it would really truly mean the world if y'all listen to it. And I got some more stuff cooking. It's coming up soon, hopefully. But I really appreciate y'all listening. Ariana Leon Music. You can look up in the chat. It's right there. Thank you so much again, Kim. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Of
Awesome.
course. All right. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, guys. That was the show for today. That was the show for today. I want to thank all the gifters. We have Choff and we have Chris Mountain. And I want to thank everybody who came and tuned into the show. And I want to give a special thanks to Emoji J, who will have the show posted up on YouTube within like 24 hours. So he records like a lot of shows for a lot of streamers on here. So he's amazing. So everybody make sure to favorite him if you don't already have him favorited, because he's awesome like that. And also next week is gonna be our final show under Have You Heard? So stay tuned. I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna be on the show next week. You'll just have to wait and find out till I announce it. So hopefully you guys will tune in. And I can't wait to see you guys next week. And then my new show, Talent Exposed, which is Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, is going to be premiering November 28th. And we've got a cool lineup for that. Also, if you are in like the creative arts or performing arts and would like to be on my show, I am looking for users on the Meet Me POF Scout platforms to bring onto my show. That's a new thing that's coming with the new name, and so definitely reach out to me. I look forward to the show. It's gonna be great. We had a pre-unofficial show yesterday, and it went amazing. Anyways, I will talk to you all later. This is a great show. Thank you everybody for coming on. Aaron Kessler, Jonathan Plebiak, and Ariana Leone. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. All right, that's it for today.